What's good, model babies? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and become a part of the fam. So as you guys can see by the title, today I'll be doing an honest wig review video featuring Yolissa Hair. In today's video, I'll be coloring, styling, and installing this beautiful body wave wig. So the hair came with an edge brush, a wig band, 2 packs of wig cap. Also came with this little pack of eyelashes. When purchasing this hair, it was also a buy one wig, you get one random wig free. Today I am working with a 20-inch 5x5 transparent lace body wave wig and a 180% density. As you guys can see, those curls definitely bounce. So the hair does feel very soft and smooth, which was noticeable like right away. There wasn't too much shedding with this hair. It was only really shedding when I washed it or when the hair was wet. So, I mean, definitely a go. I love the lace on this wig. It was easy to lay down. It was easy to blend. And also the knots on this wig were not too big or clumpy looking. The knots were perfect. And this wig also did come pre-plucked. So I didn't really have to pluck it. But I did decide to go in there and pluck some extra hair in there and give that a middle part. So right here you guys just see me getting ready to bleach the knots. If you haven't already watched my detailed video on how to bleach knots, go ahead and check that out. I'm not going to go over that whole thing inside of this video. After bleaching the knots, I went ahead and rinsed that out. And now you guys see me here just plucking, making sure that my middle part is on point.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Alright guys, so I definitely did decide to bleach the 2 little front parts of this wig just because this is my birthday wig and I did want it to look somewhat out of the ordinary, you know, and I wanted to do something that I never did. So right here you just see me bleaching 2 random strips of hair in the front, doing like kind of a front skunk stripe little thing, whatever you want to call it. That's what we doing. And my goal was to go for like a honey blonde or just like a blonde toned little thing, feel me? So here I'm combing that out, just blending that in, making sure that it's gonna look blendable or whatever word you want to use for it. So y'all, look how pretty it came out. And this is when it's wet, it's not even dry, but I mean, it came out so pretty. I did want a honey blonde, but I didn't let it sit for long, so I really just went with this little brown looking color. But as you guys can see, the hair is wet, and that's how much shedding I did receive from the hair after wetting it and combing that out. Alright y'all, so now it's time for the best part. Finna be installing this wig. Right now I just went in with some lock gel and I'm just pushing my edges back, all the way back, going with some got to be glued. And then just gonna blow dry that on a cool temp.
Yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah.
And I really hope that y'all not forgetting to oil y'all scalp. That's so important, especially if you're gonna be keeping the wig on for a little minute. Make sure y'all oil or grease y'all scalp. So now we're just going to go ahead and put that wig cap on and use some Ghost Bond to glue down that cap and lay that down, get it nice and flat. Now I'm using the blow dryer on a cool temp to just dry that. And once the glue turns clear, that's how you know it's good. So now we're just going to go in with some Got to Be Glue and put that on there as well. And then we're going to go back in with a blow dryer on a cool temperature until that is dry. Now we're going to carefully cut that cap off and make sure that's laid down. After cutting the cap, I like to go in with a little bit of the Ghost Bond to lay the cap down just so that you're not seeing any of the cap showing underneath the lace. The next thing I do is just put some makeup on the cap, and then I spray it with like this little color makeup thingy. I don't even know what it's called, honestly. Lace tint, I think. So here you just see me going in with my liquid foundation. And whenever you're putting some foundation on your wig cap, make sure you're putting one shade lighter than your color. Now I'm just going to spray the cap where I put the makeup at with some holding spray. You can use Got to Be Glue. I use the olive oil kind for this part. And I'm just going to dry that so that the makeup doesn't lift. So I'm sure you already know that you got to cut them little thick pieces on the closures. Just because, like, you can't have that on your wig. Don't do it. So for this wig, I'm going to use 4 layers of the Ghost Bond glue, just so that this wig is secure. And then I'm just going to dry each layer one by one. Make sure you guys are letting the layers of the glue dry before you add another one, because you don't want it to be too clumpy or anything. So after going in with my 4th layer of glue, letting that dry, I'm just going to go in with my comb to press down on the lace and comb the hair back to get that really melted. And then another thing I like to do, I like to go in with the blow dryer on hot air and just blow dry that thing until my forehead start burning, because that's how you're going to get it to get that, like, that melt effect, feel me? I like to put the wig band on literally right after I use the hot air, just because I just feel like it helps it melt better. But here you just see me styling my hair. We're pretty much finishing up right now. I had to curl my hair so many times, but y'all, the results was worth it. get that crisp middle part that I'm looking for, I'm just placing the comb where the part is at, and then I'm just going to spray some black spray. Then to make sure that the black spray doesn't like rub off or anything, our spray got to be glue on it, and just dry that with a cool temperature. Then added 1 layer of liquid foundation to the part on my wig. Now we just finna cut that lace off. Y'all, do not be scared to cut the lace where your hair is at. Like, you can go ahead and cut the hair off the wig. It really don't matter. If you need to pluck more, go ahead and do that. But like, you know, you want to be giving scalp. You want to be giving no lace, all right? So let's get that right. Now I'm using an edge brush that came with this wig to just lay my edges down. You already know. Now going in with my pomade stick to just lay the top part down and get that nice and flat. Then I'm also going to use some firm got to be wax spray on it after using that pomade stick, and then we just gonna use our hot comb to lay that down and get that top part as flat as can be. So now I'm pretty much finishing up with the wig. I'm just combing the curls out, and then I'm just going to go ahead and curl the front part of my hair over again because I felt like the curls were a little bit too loose. So overall, I really did like this wig. The only problem I did have with this wig so far was that when the hair gets wet, it sheds a little bit more. But other than that, the hair was great. The lace was great. And the wig did fit my head perfectly. I loved the wig, and I loved everything about the wig and how it turned out. So with that being said, y'all go shop Yolissa Hair. I'll leave the link to this hair and their website in the description, so be sure to check that out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next.